Hello everyone, my name is ALESIA and I'm a founder of Pole Dream online project. I wanted to film such talking video a long time ago, and I finally decided to do it. And by the way, at first, sorry for my bad English. So now around the world, lots of pole studios as well as gyms and fitness studios, swimming pools are closed. Lots of people are sitting at home in the quarantine, and so are pole dancers. In that video, I'm going to talk about what can pole dancer do at home without pole. Because it's easy to understand how can we still get fit. We can do lots of exercises to get our body toned and so on. But pole dancers don't want to lose pole technique, or maybe you want to find some way to improve it. And yes, you can still improve some nuances of your pole technique without pole. And that is exactly what my video is about. By the way, if you're lucky and you have pole at home, this video will still be helpful for you. So let's get started. I will talk about some ways how to train at home without pole if you are a pole dancer. And the first thing that you can do without pole is to improve your grip. It is very useful, especially if you sometimes slide on the pole, or if it's difficult for you to hold yourself on your hands, and also if one hand is stronger than the other one. So you can start with simple warm-up, just squeeze and open your fingers, and if you do this exercise around 50 times, you feel the difference. Then, if you have the expander, such thing to improve your grip, you can use it. You can do as minimum 2 exercises. First is dynamic one, just squeeze and release. You can do one hand and then with the other hand. And the second exercise is the static one. You can squeeze it and hold. For example, you can do dynamic one 20 times and then squeeze for 20 seconds. And if you want your left hand, for example, get better, you can do exercise for the right hand a little less than for the left hand, for example, 5 times. But I think I can hear your question, what if you don't have such thing at home? Because now is not so good time to go out and to find it in some shops. But there is a solution, don't worry. You can use any hard thing from your home. For example, I have this metal bottle and this is very hard, and I can use it to squeeze in dynamic and in statics. Also, you can use soft toy, just take it and squeeze. I don't have one, so I cannot show you, but you can do it. Maybe sometimes it's weird when you, for example, squeeze the teddy bear head. But if you're okay with this, you can do it. The other way is to use just simple towel. You can do like this and then squeeze it also in static and dynamic. And one more way is to use pillow. Good thing is that you can squeeze both hands together, and this is not so strong, but it still works very well. By the way, you can use timer for your grip exercises. You can set it for 5 minutes and then do the exercise with one hand, then change for the other hand. You can do first dynamic, then in statics, or if you use pillow or you use, for example, 2 towels, you can do both hands together. Don't forget to warm up. And the second point, what you can do at home without pole, is to improve your wrist strength. For this, you can use the simple exercise standing on your knees and your hands. You can lift the back part of your hand, so heel of your hand, touching the floor with your fingers. It is good that you can control difficulty of this exercise by moving your weight a little bit more forward on your hands, or you can make this exercise easier by moving your weight backward and lifting heels of your hands. For other wrist exercise, you might need bottle. You can fill it with water, and again you can control difficulty by adding more water or less. And also you can use any wooden stick, for example from the mop, And to make it more difficult, you can add some weight using bags on both sides from this wooden stick. So you can use any turn or twisted exercises like those that I show you on the video. And point number 3 is posture improving. I hope you understand how posture is important in pole dance. As for me, every time that I stay nearby the pole, I control that my shoulders are lowered and move backward so that my shoulder blades are squeezed. And the first exercise is standing next to the wall. So touch the wall with your heels, buttocks, your shoulder blades and back part of your head. And lift your straight arms up, lowering your shoulders. Your arms should be on shoulders level and try to touch the wall with your hands. Hold it around 10 counts and then release. You can do this exercise 2 or 3 times. You need so little time for it, but this is very effective. The second exercise for a posture called W. For this, you lift your arms, lowering your shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades, and you move your elbows down, kind of trying to move your elbows closer to each other. You can do this exercise in dynamic, and also you can hold it in statics. And the last exercise is for your neck. So hold your head like this and move your hands forward while moving your head backward. The main thing that your head and neck should be in the same position in the straight line. Hold this position for 10 seconds, for example, and then release it by stretching like this from the middle up and down on the both sides. The same exercise you can do to the side. Just control that your head and neck is straight. Don't move it like this or like that. And you can do the other side and slightly forward. So and now let's talk about fourth point. And this is at-home workouts for your full body, especially for your abs, back, arms, shoulders, legs, buttocks, and so on. I like to do 5 minutes at home workouts, and you can find some videos in my YouTube channel. I'll leave you the link in the description under this video, so that you can start your exercises today. For instance, you can do exercises for your abs or plank workouts. But don't forget that for pole dancer it is also very important to work out legs and buttocks. And that is not only to look better, but this helps you to control your body on the pole, so that you can easily find some balance in the move, or you can easily open your split and so on. By the way, you might know that here in Pole Dream we have Power Marathon that we do every month, and that is organized for those who don't have pole at home, and we do at home workouts there. And I wanted to tell you that there are just lots of free workouts that you can find on YouTube and do at home. By the way, I will be honest with you. I had an idea to do the Paramarathon for free in such times. But I've decided not to do it because price is very small. It's just $15 for 4 weeks of training, so for full month. And the main reason that I don't think that is effective at all, because I had some participants in the Paramarathon who took part in it for free. For example, they won in some contest, and no one did it till the end. Yes, that's how the people motivation works sometimes. And in the marathon we have weekly reports, that's why I can control it. And that's so easy to fill in the report form, but even though lots of people don't do it, and especially those who take part in the marathon for free. That's why if you are not sure in your motivation to train at home, but you want to, welcome to the Paramarathon. I will tell you a little more about this in the end. And now let's go to the point number 5. That is work on a clean performance on the pole. So how to point your feet, keep your knees straight and so on. For this you can use classic choreography and you can find some video tutorials on YouTube. Also you can do exercises to stretch and straighten your feet. I have 5-minute workout for feet in the demo version of PoleDream catalog, so I leave you the link in the description below. Check it out and do it today. There are some exercises on the knees, how to straighten them. I have the full set in the Power Marathon, by the way, but the first exercise is just sit on the floor, legs forward, feet flex, and straighten your knees and release them by engaging your front thigh muscles. One more great exercise is short swings when you stand up. Move your leg forward or to the side or backward and just lift and lower. Sure, your knees should be straight and feet pointed. And when you do any fitness workout, you can just control your feet and knees. And point number 6 is chopper conditioning, so the basic invert V conditioning. Again, I have 5-minute workout about this. I'll write you the link in the description, so check it out. In the Power Marathon, I have more exercises about that if you are interested. By the way, lots of Power Marathon participants wrote me that they finally did the chopper invert V after the marathon. So yes, you can improve your chopper without the pole. Point number 7. Work on your balance. Sure, balance on the pole moves is different, but still, if you work on your balance on the floor, it helps you to feel your body better on the pole as well. And exercises that you can do is just stand on one leg and bend your other leg front to the side or maybe backward and hold this position. It is better to look at one point on the wall, for example, and control your posture and engage all your body muscles. Sometimes I also do 5-minute balance workout from the Power Marathon, and if I feel bored, if I feel that that's become easy for me, I can try to lift my heel up and hold exercise in this way. Sure, it is more difficult, that's why please be careful with it, because you need really strong ankles and your feet prepared for that. And point number 8 is final point, and that is stretching. I think now is just perfect timing to get your splits down and to improve your flexibility. But please be careful, because technique of the stretching is so important. If you do some mistake, you can easily get injured. And sure, I should say that there are lots of free workouts about stretching, splits, and so on YouTube, but that is really not easy to find good ones. I'm not a professional in the stretching, that's why I found the perfect teacher, and that is Yana Ushakova, who leads the Stretching Dream. As for me, I use only those courses and this technique. So if you don't know how to stretch, you don't know the technical nuances and so on, you can also try our stretching courses, so welcome. There are express mini course on full body stretching that I use, that is just 15 minutes. And the second course that I use is how to get into all splits. So I told you 8 points and 8 ways what you can do at home as pole dancer without pole. But the main thing is to do it, because just regular trainings will lead you to great results. And if you know that it is difficult for you to get yourself into training at home without teacher, then welcome to the Power Marathon. Knowing the situation with quarantines in this Power Marathon, I also will add the grip workout. So there will be exercises for the whole body, balance, posture exercises, and special sets to improve your clean performance for the pole, chopper set, and so on. I'll leave the link to register below this video. And if you have any question about the topic of this video, please write them in comments. And also, if you know something else that pole dancer can do at home, write it in comments too, Maybe I forget something. And please write, do you like such talking videos? And if yes, it is interesting for you, then leave comment what you want to see the next video about. If I see that such videos are useful for you, I sure find some time to film them. And now I wish you positive health, productive at-home workouts, and all the best. See you soon. Bye bye.